about our chassis is that we have a truss design, and with that design we used steel square tubing, and the reason why we use that is that the weight to strength ratio is comparable to aluminum.
So you say the weight to strength ratio is comparable to aluminum, so aluminum would be typically what people would try to...
Aluminum people try to use because it's known for being more lightweight and having high strength. That's why they use it in vehicles and aircrafts, but steel works for us.
While we were doing the 360, we saw the truss design that you're talking about, but we also saw the firewall. What's the purpose of the firewall in the vehicle?
So the purpose of the firewall is that it separates the driver's compartment from the engine compartment. So if the engine or battery were to overheat or explode or combust, set on fire, that the driver has the ability to exit the vehicle safely.
Okay, and what's the firewall made of?
The firewall is made of Nomex and Kevlar, and they're both fireproof materials.
Also, you guys took the car apart. Can you talk a little bit about that?
So when we took the car apart, we designed the car specifically that when we need to access something or need to make a modification, that we can do it with ease and with as little time as possible. So what we use is duct tape, and we use nuts in order to have the body attached to the chassis, but in a way that we can remove the body if anything were to happen. So what we did is we had the nuts obviously attaching the body to the car, and then what we have is duct tape, so that when we need to remove the body, we just remove the duct tape lining, and then that allows us to have a little bit of wiggle room, and that allows it for the nuts to come off a lot easier. It saves us time.
What about the electronics? Because this car, you've got to have lights, you've got to have working windshield wiper. Like this car technically has to meet some of these street legal specifications.
What we have is that we have a dashboard in the front, in the driver compartment, and it was custom made for us, by us, and it gives us access to everything in the back. So what I worked on in the back was I was soldering all of the wiring, and all of the wiring leads to that one box. So if we need to turn on the lights, we flip the switch. If we have to start the ignition, we just press the button. If we need to start the car from it being ignited, then we just have a button in order to get the car moving. So it's pretty simple design, but it works really well. For the wiring, we have tubes going around it that are zip tied to the chassis, so that when we do take the body off, nothing's augmented, nothing's shifted, so everything stays where it needs to be, so that when we take the body off, make a modification, put it back on, we don't have to worry about any of the wiring being messed up or any of the wires being pulled by the body.
As of right now, we are in November.
Yes.
Where are you guys at as far as being ready to go, ready to race?
Okay, so we're ready to race if we wanted to use our old car, but right now we're in the process of getting everything for our modifications. We're looking for parts, we're getting inventory done, we're seeing what designs that we can change